How are you guys doing? Doing good? Enjoying today? Well, today I've been chosen to give a speech about sacrifice. And I came up with so many different variations of the speech, but the only one I can remember is the one that's coming from my heart. Alright? I spoke and recited this speech to many of my members and the honor guard. Currently, I work as an honor guard member in San Diego, which I represent the fallen, the sacrificed, and those who have served their time and duty to the U.S. military, whichever service they participated in. So, I begin with this. I came into the U.S. Army in 2003, not knowing where my career will go. Just like any young boy at the age of 18, they sign up. I completed my boot camp in AIT on the date of 9/11/2004. I will always remember that day because the day right after that, I was shipped to Chitose, Hokkaido, Japan, to learn and train with the legendary I Corps from Fort Lewis. From there, when I got back from training, they said, "Hey, check this out, Private. You're going to go to Iraq." And I was like, well, this is what I trained for, and that's what I'll do. I trained up with the 49 MP Battalion located here in California. Some of you guys may have heard of them. They still are the biggest military police that defends California. They provide the security here in California. I trained up with them and deployed to Iraq for 15 months. The first 2 weeks there, I remember the first time I heard or didn't hear the voice of soldiers chattering in the chow hall. We were just replacing the unit that was there, and I remember the first funeral detail that I had to attend to. As a private, I had to fold the flag for the fallen soldier. At the time, I didn't know what it really meant. The 13 folds, the sacrifice made by that current soldier. I remember that day as if it was the same day as any other day. Then that's when I realized what sacrifice meant. Every single one of us sacrificed someone here, whether you may or may not know. America was built on sacrifice. People got on that boat not knowing whether they were going to make it to America. People didn't know if they were going to make it in America. When they wrote that Constitution, they didn't know that Constitution would work. They just knew that America was going to work. When the North and the South fought, many were sacrificed. It could be your friend. It could have been your grandfather's friend, great-grandfather's friend. It all trickled down to today. All those sacrifices, we wouldn't be here in this awesome, amazing peacetime we call the United States today and around the world. See, I was born in France because of the Vietnam conflict. My parents were part of the Vietnam conflict. They became refugees. And you know, the funniest thing that I've heard from them, right, when I was asking them about ideas of the speech, I asked them, "Hey, Mom, Dad, can you guys give me any ideas what I could say about sacrifice?" They said, "Well, when we became refugees, the first thing we thought we're going to America." And somehow they ended up in France. But because of the struggles in France, they could only afford to send their only son to America in place of their dreams. I'm a living sacrifice. And I honor the U.S. Army, the U.S. military, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guard, who all participated in the Vietnam interest in the conflict. Without America, I wouldn't be here today. And that's the truth. Many troops, service members, sacrificed their life in Vietnam in order for me to be here today. And this is how I give back. People think that we went to Iraq to go kill or imprison people. We didn't. We went there to help. And today, even Muslims, even Middle Easterns can come here and practice their religion and live their freedom. We all live here because of sacrifices, whether you guys see it or not. So I have to say, whenever you guys think about what you want to do in life, who you want to be, it's right here for you. It was made by the people who sacrificed their life. Alright? I could have went down the road, but the U.S. Army brought me up, taught me how to be a better person, a better leader, and show what the military, America, can do for people across the world. America has an imprint everywhere you go in life. If it wasn't for us in America, Germany wouldn't be there, France wouldn't be there, England wouldn't be there, Japan wouldn't be there, Korea, even Kuwait. But now we also left an imprint in Iraq and Afghanistan. Whether they like it or not, they will understand that we are here to help give freedom and show that the American way of life is the way to live. So in conclusion, I believe that America is one of the greatest nations in this world. I don't say that because I wear the uniform. It was because I was a French citizen and I gave up my French citizenship to be a U.S. American citizen. It's all because of sacrifices. Every single one of us has experienced it somehow, some way, and you'll never forget that. So I have to say, thank you.